Bryan, why are events like Benzinga's Psychedelics Capital Conference so important for the space?
Well, anytime you can get the industry community together in a very organized way and facilitate more collaboration, that's a good thing. And I would say Benzinga does it extremely well. Big team, everyone cares, you feel it when you're here. I call the Benzinga shows the Fast and Furious. Right, it's like buckle up, but
not as many sequels though.
Yeah, we're getting there. So it's great in that way, and I think it's important to bring everyone together. A lot of ideas are exchanged. Obviously, a lot of deals are done, friendships are cultivated, and I mean that's what it's about for me.
Why do you keep up your partnership with this event? I mean, it's been a few of them for you now.
Yeah, we started participating. I think it was the second show ever for the Cannabis Capital Conference here in Miami, and we threw a nice little party in our suite just to kick it off the right way, and a lot of the Benzinga crew came, and it just felt right. I mean, you're a friendly group, so we celebrated a lot together, and I was just actually speaking to a client who's considering participating as well, and what I was sharing with him is that you guys are very responsive as a partner, very caring. Again, you have a big team, and you seem to take care of every little detail. So, and I believe this has become, your capital conferences have become like the who's who of shows, sort of like the can't miss, for me at least, and most of my community.
Bryan, let's say that I'm a psychedelics entrepreneur in the space. I got a startup. I'm looking to hire, deepen my bench. What are some of the things to keep in mind?
Sure. So choosing the right search partner, if you're going to go that route, is important, of course. How do you go about that is by actually getting to know that person. I use the word partner instead of vendor. Theme here for me is relationships. So getting to know a partner through coming to events like this, understanding what they've done before, how they like to work, how they can partner, because last thing you want to do is be in a relationship with someone where when they call it's like, oh no, right, this person's on my phone again. So I think you should like them first, as well as qualify their capabilities, and then also understand that if you're choosing the right partner, it is a mutual heck yeah situation where that partner needs to be that way as well. So you have to put best foot forward, and a lot of that starts with having the right team in place to begin with, to the extent you can, and then going about scaling your business with additional human capital that makes good sense for the business, being purposeful, methodical, and calculated about understanding the role you're trying to fill, how success is going to be measured, what type of person you want, and not just sort of hiring the first person you meet who you think is cool or fun, or your cousin or something like that, right? So that's the beginning, because this is all brand building. It's building either confidence in investors, in other partners, in consumers, physicians, all these things. So it's all a brand building effort, and the recruitment process is a brand building effort. And when you have the right partner, maybe it's your internal recruiter or HR person, you have to treat everyone with care, because people are consumers and or investors and or just people that are going to speak to their talent network about their experience. So it's always just, I like to say, remembering that your human capital importance should be the equivalent to your financial capital.
Are you seeing startups take that advice on, or more often than not, or perhaps they should?
I'm seeing that a lot more in psychedelics because of the nature of it being more of a life sciences industry. So you do have to go out and hire people that have a resume for the role, that have experience running clinical trials or getting regulatory approvals or doing whatever that might be in an FDA-regulated life science type of biotech environment. It's a lot more difficult to just go out and hire someone that can grind it out and get it done like a lot of roles in cannabis are filled with. So for sure, startups and psychedelics look more like that. And that's great, and that's part of what gets us excited about the industry. I spent 15 years in life sciences previously, building medical device and biotech companies around the world. So I love to look at young companies in this space and see that they've already gone out and hired the very qualified PhDs, MDs, or whatever those people might be that have been building hard skills to contribute in a big way to whatever that company needs them to in that functional discipline. Yeah. And I've spent the last, 6 years since we launched our own search firm in cannabis initially, fielding requests from those people who are scientific leaders and other functional leaders in life sciences who have been trying to get into cannabis. Cannabis didn't really want them, need them. In North America, it's become more of a CPG industry, for sure, who then reach out to us a lot more now asking for gigs in psychedelics or find their own through applying to these companies. So I would say it's pretty easy as a psychedelic startup to attract great talent. There's a lot of excitement around it. If you post the job in the right place, hype it up the right way, and then hire the right way, of course, being honest about what you're delivering. And then, of course, it's a capital crunch, as we all know. And, then the biggest challenge is just how do you hire that great talent with the right compensation package and get that person to, consider accepting a lesser cash comp for equity in the business or just the unique opportunity to be a part of history.